Compromise, beauty, and harmony. Venus is going to be in Libra from November 8th to December 4th, 2023. So as Venus travels through the zodiac signs, the relationships that we have with ourselves and others are greatly impacted. Venus represents our love, our resources. It affects our connection to the material world, our pleasures, our aesthetics. Libra creates this blend of energy that promotes and connects with others, and it's about cooperation. It's an air sign that's symbolized by the scales. It represents harmony and justice, where we look for this in our life. Now, during this time, we're going to be more in favor of using our charm over our assertiveness in order to get what we want, in order to do things to move forward with. We're going to be more willing to negotiate, more willing to compromise. We're going to be more obliging with others. We're going to be very idealistic when it comes to love. We're going to be looking to connect with our intellectual peers. And this is about being relationship focused, not all about romantic feelings, but more detached because it's ruled by an air sign. Seeking balance in our personal environment. This cycle is really going to be perfect for promoting harmony that's mutually beneficial with connecting with others and looking for fairness. Time is going to be optimal for all types of partnerships through our one-on-one associations. This can include your best friends, your significant others, clients, business partners, and significant others. This is also about promoting equity in relating to finding harmony in your relationships that have to do with beauty, design, and anything that has to do with the law. The goal of this transit is always the pursuit of win-win situations. Equity, kindness, it's going to be key. It's about involving real listening for this opportunity to heal, to have some harmony between people. It's going to be open communication. It's you extending an olive branch. There's going to be this greater appreciation for pleasure, for creativity, for beauty, with this opportunity for overindulgence. Welcome. I'm your astrologer, Patricia Tate, and this is your Venus in Libra transit for November 8th to December 4th, 2023 astrology forecast. So for Aries Sun and Aries Rising, Venus is now entering into your 7th house. This is going to be a major theme for you over the next year to year and a half because of the nodes shifting into the sign. But now Venus coming into it is more saying, I am willing to negotiate where I have boundaries. Venus rules over Taurus, your 2nd house of your personal cash, property, your self-worth, your salary, your income, your financial condition, and she is at home in the sign of Libra. Libra is, again, remember, wanting to find this balance. And so when we include what Venus is, Venus saying that I am the goddess of love. I want to bring people together. When she is moving direct, she is literally saying, let's bring together partnership. Let's bring together a significant other. Let's bring together friendship and clients. The 7th house is also related to negotiation, open contracts, open enemies, exes. So this could be extending an olive branch in order to work some things through. This is not always about romantic feelings, but how can we focus on our relationship in order to improve your 2nd house also of your self-worth, your cash, your property, of what you value. You extending the olive branch here is opening up the line of communication of where have we misunderstood each other? Where have we not met our social contracts with each other, and where do we need to work together on better communication? Where can we be more detached from our feelings and come from a space of our thoughts and our ideas, like a headspace of this is more fair, this is more equitable, this is going to be beneficial for the two of us. Venus moving into your 7th house is going to be all about all of those partnerships, all about anything that has to do with clients and businesses and your significant others. This will be optimal for all of your associations, that if you are seeking somebody that you want to listen to you, or you're asking someone else to listen and hear you out, this is going to be perfect. Also, Venus moving into your 7th house could be, I want to bring more beauty. I want to bring things of more value, or remember, Venus is about love and money. And so how can we be mutually beneficial, that we can work on these things together that they're harmony, but it's about design and it's about beauty. And this could be looking for beauty in work, or looking in beauty with clients, looking for balance in your environment of promoting this harmony, that everybody is going to see the beauty in it. All right, so Aries, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below with how this resonates with you. Please check out the November and December astrology forecast for the month ahead. And I invite you to join me live Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer new moon and full moon astrology consultations. And for a private consultation, you can check it out at willowgracemystic.com, and please subscribe. So for Taurus Sun and Taurus Rising, Venus is going into your 6th house. Now, the 6th house for you is finding a counselor, finding a guide, finding a mentor, finding somebody that you can talk to hear your words out. It's also the house where we practice self-care. Venus in this house is absolutely perfect. It's seeking out yoga or meditation, or practices for alternative health. This could be a chiropractor. This is the house where we practice our daily habits and finding a balance between our work and home. This is also the house of pets. Remember that the 6th house is where we are of service to others, or where we try to volunteer or to help with others. Now, Venus also rules your 1st house, Taurus. This is all about you, how you look, how you act, your strength, your vitality, your habits. The 1st house being all about you, and focusing in on, I need to take care of my body. I need to take care of my health. This is about beauty. This is about spending money, or finding connections with people, tapping into, I might need a mentor. I might need a guide. I might need to speak to a counselor about this. Remember that Venus, she not only wants to bring people, places, and things together, but it's also where we talk about cash and our values of things that we value, and beauty, and where we are going to want to focus on these partnerships that we want to form with others. And this could be saying, I need to take my mental, physical, spiritual, and psychological health and well-being and make it a priority. The South node here is, I need to release some things. So this could be you sharing with somebody the things that you're going through. The North node is in your 12th house, and this is the shadow house, the house that we don't share with others, that has to do with self-sabotage. So this could be the broken record of what is going on in your head, and you setting aside time and saying, look, in order for me to do well, I need to focus on my psychological health, my mental health, my physical health, my spiritual health. And what does that look like? And how do I take that into consideration and be very diplomatic about it, not come from a place of heart, but use my head and say, I need to do this for me. I need to set aside boundaries of where I give too much to others and where I need to promote myself, something that will be mutually beneficial. And if you want to spend time with others, find it during times of like exercise, or with finding it through work. Remember that this is the balance between work and home. The 6th house is not just co-workers, but the people that you spend time with for your daily habits. So this could be taking that daily walk. I highly encourage you to take time to look at all topics related to the temple, to yourself, and say, how can I focus on these things that will benefit me, my strength, my habits, my vitality, my appearance, my demeanor, my image. What you are doing in this house is going to totally reflect who you are and your outward appearance that other people see, and the inward that only you know and you feel about. All right, so Taurus, I would love to hear about how this resonates with you in the comments below. Please check out the November and December astrology forecast for the month, and join me live Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer new moon and full moon astrology consultations. And for a private consultation, you can go to my website at willowgracemystic.com, and please subscribe. So for Gemini Sun and Gemini Rising, Venus is going into your 5th house. I love this because it's all about fun, pleasure, joy, romance, children, all of these topics of what brings pleasure to you. And you're going to have this perfect opportunity to promote harmony. This could be between you and your children, or between you and a lover. This could be you searching out art and beauty and creativity for the sake of bringing more of that into your life. Now, Venus also rules over the sign of Taurus. So she's naturally at home in the sign of Libra and in the sign of Taurus. This is your 12th house of where you go privately. It's your dreams, your intuition. It is your subconscious mind. It is the Akashic records. It's the angels. It's your guides. It's about leaving your generational trauma. It's those things in your life of, what do I need to leave behind? How do I follow my intuition because we know that the last year and a half of your life have been very difficult with ending generational trauma, or pushing past and ridding yourself and becoming more solid, stable, and grounded. And now you're working with, and now I need more joy. I need more pleasure. I need to be focused on myself. The 5th house is all about excitement and risk, and it's about how you express yourself. And you are going to be going in search of and wanting to find a balance between your work and your home of what brings you pleasure, looking to connect with other people on a different level, or a different, like, this is intellectual peers, and this is more of a detached energy of, I want to appreciate this opportunity to dive into all types of music, or maybe you're going to start writing poetry. Your 5th house is where we use our mind to enjoy things that are pleasurable or that bring us joy. And so it's finding a balance. It's picking what you want to do and then connecting up with others to enjoy the same things. And if not, enjoy it yourself. But you will definitely be looking at merging of other people in your life and extending these branches to say, let's collaborate together on this. There can be an opportunity for you to start a project that maybe you want to make money from, or I'm going to give you a little heads up that, remember that Venus in Libra can bring overindulgence, and this is the house of gambling. This is the house of affairs. It's the house of where pleasure. And so there can be an opportunity to bring an overindulgence of pleasure to ourself. So just a little heads up on that one as you work through this. So Gemini, I would love to hear your thoughts about how this resonates with you in the comments below. Please check out my November and December astrology forecast as we move through the month, and join me live Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer new moon and full moon astrology consultations. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Cancer Sun and Cancer Rising, Venus is now going into your 4th house of home. The 4th house of home represents your family, anybody that lives in the home with you. It is about your past, your ancestors, your traditions. The fourth house is spending time with those people who shape who you are. If it's not blood family, then it is family, people that feel like family. The fourth house is also real estate, landscaping, and property. Now, Venus here is saying, I want to bring beauty to my home. I want to extend the olive branch and work through some issues that you might have with some people that are family or feel like family. Venus also rules over Taurus, which is your 11th house of your personal hopes, wishes, dreams, your goals of what you want to do and who you want to connect up with in order to move forward with things in life. The 11th house is also the house of how you connect with peers, and it's your the 11th house is your connection of networks and beliefs. And so having Venus in your fourth house is saying, I need to extend the olive branch. I need to, there should be no fighting. Like, let's work through this. Let's talk about this. Venus is in Libra is saying, I'm going to move from a heart space to a head space to say, we can find a balance. We can find harmony. It's not about being assertive. Let's get what we want by compromising so we both walk away happy. And it will have all topics that have to do with your home, your family, your foundation. And this could also be with, I want to remodel. I want to bring beauty into my home. I want to, it's about home and money and partnership and these interactions that you have with others, and making your home a safe environment where your voice is heard, and that you can also hear the voice of others and have harmony and healing. Venus coming into Libra will offer you much healing that has to do with people that are family, and it will include people that you are partnered with or that you work with for shared goals, whether they are work networks or for things that you do for pleasure, like clubs and workshops and groups. All right, so Cancer, I would love to hear about how this resonates with you in the comments below. Please check out my November and December monthly astrology forecast and join me live 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Tuesdays, where I offer new moon and full moon astrology consultations. To get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Leo Sun and Leo Rising, Venus going into your third house of communication is absolutely amazing. It's going to offer you this opportunity to leave your heart space and enter into a space of your head where you can all your thoughts and your ideas are, let's find a compromise. Let's find a balance. This is with siblings or anybody that you communicate with. Like, I always look at it as, who do you share coffee with? Who do you meet with on a daily basis? This can be through your cousins, anybody that you talk with or exchange ideas with on a daily basis. This can be your neighbors. Remember that our south node is here and the north node is in Aries. Aries, myself, of I have to initiate. But with Venus going into the third house is saying, I may be initiating some things, but I think I might be initiating the compromise, because let's be partners in this. Where can we both agree? Where can we both practice real listening, and with an opportunity to heal, an opportunity for harmony, to have this open communication that maybe you're writing, maybe you're journaling. All the types of communication in this house has to do with personal spirituality, learning, taking classes, letters, books. So putting your thoughts to paper, or putting your thoughts to your words that you would share with others, and possibly bring them out to the material world. Remember that Libra is also about beauty and aesthetics, and wanting to create an energy that promotes not just yourself, but promotes this cooperation that you have with others, finding justice and finding harmony in all types of communication and relationships. Now, Taurus is also ruled by the planet of Venus. And so this will have something to do with how you are seen in the outside world. Remember that your 10th house is not just your career, your public life. It is seen as an authority figure. The 10th house is your reputation, it's your ambitions. And so your goals at this time could be, I am going to be the one to initiate this. I'm going to be the bigger person. This is me, because it's an honor. This is about your reputation, your social status, and how you can be seen as the person who bridges this gap and putting aside the feelings to work from a place of blending the energy that promotes the healing and promotes cooperation with others. It will do you better with the people that you see with who are of authority, or with your job or your career or your public life of how you are seen in the outside world. So Leo, I would love to hear about how this resonates with you in the comments below. Please check out my November and December monthly astrology forecast. Join me live Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer new moon and full moon astrology consultations. To get a private consultation, you can go to my website at willowgracemystic.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Virgo Sun and Virgo Rising, Venus is now going through your second house. The second house for you is your cash, your property, your self-worth. It is your skill set. It's what you bring to the table, your financial condition. It's going to be all about love, beauty, and money, your income, your possessions. Venus going into your second house could have you wanting to spend money to buy something of value or of beauty. This could have you focused on spending money for your looks, for clothes, something that makes you feel better about yourself. Now, Venus also rules over your 9th house. Are you spending money on a class, on a workshop, on traveling, on connecting with people that have these cross-cultural experiences? The 9th house also deals with publishing, journaling. It has to do with the law, and it also has to do with travel and foreign people, places, things, and food. So this could have you spending money on, I want to go there. I want to experience that. I want to enjoy this food. I want to take this class. I want to teach this class. I want to own this because it reminds me of where I have gone. Venus in Libra will have you working from a headspace and not a heart space of, I want to connect with others. I want to cooperate. And so maybe you are connecting with people that are far and wide. Maybe you are connecting with people that you're diving into a form of spirituality or a religion or taking a class. Venus in Libra can take things from one level where we are just connected, and it can heal things, and it can also profit from, or how can I use this to make money from later, or what it's about seeking a balance in your personal environment and promoting harmony, and how can both of these things in my life be beneficial, using charm over any assertiveness that you have with others. But definitely your finances, your money that you're spending, it could be on for beauty products, it could be on art, it could be on anything that you see the beauty in, and it could have definitely something to do with your 9th house of foreign people, places, things, travel, and the topics of classes and workshops and spirituality. And so for Virgo, I would love to hear about how this resonates with you in the comments below. Please check out the November and December astrology forecasts for the months ahead, and join me Tuesdays live at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer new moon and full moon astrology consultations. For a private consultation, you can go to my website at willowgracemystic.com, and to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Libra Sun and Libra Rising, this is all going to be about you, how you look, how you act, your habits, your strength, your vitality. Venus coming into the first house is about your self-expression, your appearance, your image, how people see you. And this is going to be money, beauty, things that have to do with you using your charm. Venus also rules with Taurus in your 8th house. So this will have something to do with shared resources that you have with other people. This could be cash, property, that you have contracts with other people, alimony, child support, debt. This is also the house of deep bonding, and it's the house where we have birth, death, rebirth, and transformation and taboo topics. So at this time, Venus going into your first house of self has you detaching from heart and working from a space of, I need to use my head, where how can I extend the olive branch to work with other people that I want to have these connections with, that I want to have these deep bonding experiences. This could also have you focused on a new wardrobe, a new look for yourself. This could be a focus on your health and your daily habits of, I need to make sure that I'm exercising enough, or I'm putting yoga into my practice, my daily practice, or meditation. All these things have to they refer back to you and wanting to find this balance of how can you use your resources in order to do these things. It's going to be really an optimal time for you to partner up with other people through these one-on-one relationships, and you looking for more of a deeper connection with the people that you are with, you seeking out win-win. Your negotiation skills are going to be spot on, and it will be a time for you to use real listening, your skills with others, and wanting to connect with them for an opportunity for you to heal some things about yourself and to look for harmony in your daily life, and having more appreciation, expecting more beauty and creativity at this time in everything that has to do with you. All right, so Libra, I am loving this for you because this is you putting yourself first and looking at what is out there, what do you like in others, and saying, I'm going to spend some time and focus on myself during this transit. All right, so I would love to hear about how this resonates with you in the comments below. Please check out the November and December monthly astrology forecasts and join me live Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer new moon and full moon astrology consultations. For private consultation, you can check out my website at willowgracemystic.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Scorpio Sun and Scorpio Rising, Venus is now entering into your 12th house. The 12th house is the hidden house. It's the secret, it's private, it's other dimensions, it's our angels, our guides, our intuition, it's where we do shamanic work, and it's things that are hidden. It's just what is not out there for everybody else to see. So Venus also rules over your 7th house of partnership. So this is your one-on-ones with your best friend, your significant other, your business partner, your marital relationships. It's also clients. This is open enemies and exes. So I want to add those two topics in here. Now, Venus is looking to blend, to pull together, to extend this olive branch. She's working from a place of not heart, but from her head. Now, Venus in the 12th house is about secrets. So this could be secret affairs or secret relationships or hidden relationships. I'm not saying that they're bad. I'm just saying that they could be hidden. Now, these could be hidden relationships of people that you want to connect back up with, or that you want to extend the olive branch with. This could be you saying, look, I want to have a win-win relationship, and we haven't been, we were best friends and we've had this falling out, and I really want to reconnect and talk about like like what happened and have these healthy boundaries so we can move forward and heal. This could also be an ex with you've had this relationship and there's been this falling out. And in order to move forward, it doesn't always mean like hooking back up, but finding a healthy balance between somebody that things have gone astray from, and now you want to move forward with a healthier relationship, more harmony, more beauty, more of a connection where you both can have this win-win. This could be a business partnership, or this could be a significant other. The 12th house is about where we keep things hidden and we keep things secret. And so this could be secret communications or hidden communications that you just don't want to share with other people. Nothing wrong with that. Venus also going into your 12th house is paying close attention to your dreams, your intuition, your self-sabotage of where have you sabotaged yourself by the broken record self-talk. Like, I'm not worthy, I'm not pretty, I can't do this, and breaking through those barriers and saying that no, I can, I will, I am. And so Venus here is looking for these healthy relationships, not only with others, but with yourself. And Venus going through your 12th house is going to offer you that opportunity to realize not only the beauty that you have on the external, but the beauty that you have on the inside. Venus is also about cash and property and wealth. Wealth can be what we value, and what you value should be your wealth of what you bring, your self to the table is about, I need to have harmony within and without, and I need to have some balance in my life. And so am I taking into consideration my mental, physical, spiritual health and well-being? Am I putting myself first? You've had a really difficult last year and a half of your life, and now you're going to be in the next phase of your life of, I need to heal some things, and that means going within. And if that means keeping some secrets for a while, this could be keeping a secret of seeking out a counselor, seeking a mentor, seeking a guide. Anything that you want to keep private for a while is totally going to be on the table. It doesn't mean it's going to stay on the table forever. It just means that you might start off with a focus on, I want to keep some things hidden or private. All right, so for Scorpio, I would love to hear about how this resonates with you in the comments below. For more, please check out the November and December astrology forecasts, and join me live Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer new moon and full moon astrology consultations. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Sagittarius Sun and Sagittarius Rising, Venus is now going into your sector of your life where it's your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, your connections with others. This is an amazing time for you because you're going to be leaving a heart space into a head space of, I want to connect with these people. I want to further my career. I want to connect with people that are my peers or kindred spirits. I want to connect with people through shared beliefs or networking. Venus going into Libra makes everything a win-win situation. Look, this will benefit you if we work together on this. This is using charm over being assertive. This is you connecting with other groups that because you're wanting to promote harmony. This could also include things that have to do with your job or these social groups that you find pleasure or find joy in belonging to. They could be clubs and organizations. Now, Venus is also associated with your 6th house of your daily habits, your mental, physical, spiritual health, well-being, finding a counselor, finding a mentor, finding a guide. So at this time, you could be searching out a mentor or a guide in order to support you on your new hopes, wishes, dreams, and goals for your career or for what you want to do for the next chapter of your life. Where you have Libra is where you are always seeking to find a balance between other people and representing harmony and justice. And at this time, you're going to be focused on yourself and finding this win-win situation where you can negotiate and you will have some form of compromise. This is about beauty and charm and money and your projects that you're going to be a part of. And isn't it a beautiful thing that we can all work together on this? And let's use our resources together to combine for as we move forward, to promote these healing opportunities, to promote harmony. And this could be also extending an olive branch with other people, saying you being the one that negotiates between two people. Remember that the 6th house also has to do with your balance between your work and home, making sure that you are keeping your health a priority at this time. So this is definitely an opportunity to make this a win-win situation, that you can balance your home and your work, and it's for healthy reasons, and it could have something to do with health. And it could have something to do with making money. So Sagittarius, I would love to hear about how this resonates with you in the comments below. Please check out my November and December astrology forecast for the months ahead. Join me live Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer new moon and full moon astrology readings. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Capricorn Sun and Capricorn Rising, Venus is now entering into your 10th house of your career, your public life, people of authority. It's your reputation. It's your professional ambitions. It is how people see you in the outside world. Like, think of yourself on a pedestal. It's your boss, it's honors, it's rewards. I love Venus here for you, because this is you being a master negotiator of people that you work with or people that are of authority. This is you saying, let's make this a win-win situation. We might have been arguing about this before, but here's an olive branch. Let's come to the table. Let's take our feelings out of this and work from a headspace of relationship focus, that this will benefit both of us. Now, Venus also rules over the sign of Taurus, which is your 5th house of fun, joy, pleasure, children, things that you do for fun. And so these topics can be included into your 10th house. As you're working on these negotiations or these promoting of compromises between other people, this is your personal environment of you being very idealistic about, look, if you give this and you give this, we can all come together for this, combining material world, pleasures, aesthetics, all for one goal that promotes connectivity or a unity between everybody. This could also be you negotiating with one-on-one relationships with people of authority, and these could be your boss or authority figures. This will have this, or something that could have to do with the law. There could be a greater appreciation for beauty or creativity. Now, know that there could be an opportunity for an overindulgence of something that has to do with your children, or something that has to do with bringing pleasure to yourself. This could be affairs or art or music, or like spending too much money on doing these things. Remember that Libra creates this blend of energy that promotes this connection using thoughts and ideas, but the relationship is first with ourselves, and then how we are impacted by the relationship with others, and how can I use my resources and combine them with your resources. It's connecting all of these things together and sharing these ideas, and thinking of yourself as like the judge saying, let's look at everything that's on the table, or a counselor of, let's bring all of these topics in and let's come from a space of thoughts and ideas and not where feelings can get hurt. It's burying the hatchet and saying, let's come back to the table and make this a win-win situation. So Capricorn, I would love to hear about how this resonates with you in the comments below. Please check out my November and December monthly astrology forecast. Join me live Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer new moon and full moon astrology consultations. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Aquarius Sun and Aquarius Rising, Venus is now moving into your 9th house. This is the house of foreign people, places, things. It's cross-cultural experiences. The 9th house is where we take classes and we take workshops and we dive into spirituality. It's also the house of law, and it's the house of publishing. Now, Venus also rules over topics that have to do with your 4th house, your home, your family, your roots, your foundation, people that feel like family, property, that you, like it's real estate. It has to do with traditions. And so Venus moving into your 9th house is now saying, I want to combine, like, are you looking at new traditions? Are you looking at connecting with other people to have these compromises for things that are work related or travel related? Remember that the 9th house is the house of higher education. It's your dreams, it's teachers, it's publishing, and it's you saying, I am willing to negotiate with you. I am willing to compromise. I am looking to connect with intellectual peers. Let's take this class, or let's travel here. I want to understand this on a more realistic level. I want to be looking for a partner who will travel with me, or a friend who will take this class or who will take this workshop with me. I am looking for someone, it's literally looking for relationships and healing opportunities, harmony, beauty, design, and anything that has to do with the law. There could be you wanting to travel, and how do I make this happen? Or how can I bring it into my home? Like, what does that look like? Bringing the places that I've been and focusing in on decorating my home with those things. Like, you know, when you go on your vacation and you bring back the souvenirs or decorate the home in that, the places that you've been to, in order to bring more beauty into the home. This could also have you negotiating or compromising with people in your home. These could be people that you have had a tiff with, and this could also people that you have traveled with or that you have met through classes or workshops, and now you're saying, let's extend the olive branch. Let's work together on this. Let's mend these fences. Let's bring some things back together. I want these traditions, or I want to compromise on this. I am trying to work less from feelings and being more detached and saying, how attached am I really to that idea? And am I willing to give that up in order to have this fairness and this connection to these people, places, and things that are going to be in your life, using more charm over assertiveness in order to get what you want as you move forward. Remember, you are looking for these win-win situations and having to take a serious look of, how much does this really matter to me? And am I willing to negotiate this away? Am I willing to get rid of this? Because I need healing, and that healing needs to be peace and harmony. All right, so Aquarius, I would love to hear about how this resonates with you in the comments below. For more, please check out the November and December astrology monthly forecast by sign. Join me Tuesdays live at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer new moon and full moon astrology consultations. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Pisces Sun and Pisces Rising, Venus is now moving into your 8th house. The 8th house for you is the house of shared resources. It is alimony, child support, debt, taxes. It's the house of deep bonding. It's where we share contracts with other people. The 8th house is our social contracts that we've signed with other people, and that where we desire to have these deep connections with others. It's the house of sex. It's also the house of taboo topics. So all of these things are going to be on the table. You are looking for a connection with these people in your life that you either have these contracts with or that you want to bring into your life. These could be marital contracts or business contracts, but this is about a partnership, your one-on-one relationships. Now, Venus also rules the sign of Taurus, which is your third house of communication. The third house represents how you talk, how you share your ideas. It is the house of what we say, how we exchange these ideas. It could be with siblings, cousins, our neighbors. It's how we network with people that are at work. And so Venus moving into the sign of Libra offers you this opportunity of using wanting this connection where it's not all heart, but it's based on head first, and that I need to detach first because I want to have this balance between you and I. And what does that look like? Also, Venus in your 8th house. Remember that the 8th house also represents power, where we seek power from others. And so this could be an intense romantic relationship, or power struggles, or a strong desire for intimacy, or this connection with somebody. Venus here offers you an amazing intuition or imagination that you're going to be spot on with how people are thinking and how they are feeling. Now, on the flip side, this could be you blaming partners for things. And so Venus here is saying, okay, we need to come to the table and we need to talk about this. Let's bury the hatchet. Let's put everything on the table and say, where am I willing to negotiate? Where am I willing to compromise? Because I want to have this connection with you. We have this contract, or we have these children, or we have this business. We have this in common, and needing to find a way that we can both work together in order to get what we want to move forward with. Remember that you're using more charm over assertiveness. You're having someone look at things from all different angles, and you're going to have the ability to look at the topics from all different sides in order to come up with a viable solution. Remember that Venus does represent money, cash, and our self-worth and our beauty. And so this is you wanting to have this connection, wanting to have this pleasure in your life, but needing to feel secure as you move forward. And how are you going to communicate that? That is going to be your greatest asset as you move forward. All right, Pisces, I would love to hear about how this resonates with you in the comments below. To hear more, please check out the November and December Astrology Monthly Forecast. Please join me live Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer new moon or full moon astrology consultations. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe.